Who's your like just can't do it?
Logic, I can't do it. Joyner Lucas.
Oh,
Good.
You're
oh,
tripping, dude. All right, we're wrapping it up, dude. We're wrapping it up. Fuck that. He said Joyner Lucas. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bad Thought Podcast. Today we got my buddy Mark and Candy. We're going to be talking about some random things. Nothing really planned. We're just going to converse with each other, just chill, have a good time. But I got first time on the show, Mark. How's it going, Mark? How's everything, brother?
Good, man. I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm glad to have you on, man. I'm trying to get you on, but our schedules have been just mixed up, bro.
Finally. Candy, finally nice to meet you, man. I've heard great things about you.
you too. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard a
Yeah.
lot. It's been like months. Toes
Yeah.
like, we gotta get him on. We gotta get him on. And it's hard. And I don't know if he explained to you, but like, I can't do anything until like 8:00 PST. So
Yeah.
there's so many people out there too that want to come on that we just can't do it because it's like what 12 o'clock, 8, 9, 10, 10 o'clock your time,
11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I appreciate you coming on and thanks for giving us your time tonight.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you guys too. I don't appreciate the hat you got on, but we'll talk about that a little later.
Who you got? Who you root for in the Super Bowl?
I'm out. My team is out of it, so I don't. My
you like
Eagles
the, who you like?
I'm an Eagles fan.
Eagles. There you go.
Okay.
How did that happen?
So my uncle lived in a place, well, he still does, in a place called Atlantic City, New Jersey. And Atlantic City,
we know Atlantic City.
Yeah, Atlantic City maybe like 50 minutes from Philly. So in Atlantic City, when I was a little kid, my uncle watching the game, I want to do what my uncle doing. So my uncle rooting for the Eagles, I'm rooting for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my introduction to football.
Yeah. Where I grew up, bro, I'm supposed to be a Niner, Giants, and who else? Oh, Warriors fan. But where I grew up, that's all nothing but San Francisco, bro. San Francisco Giants, San Francisco Niners, Golden State Warriors. But where my pops grew up, he grew up in by Oakland, so he grew up watching the Raiders, the A's, and the Golden State Warriors. So when people ask me, like, it's not a rare thing for Raider fans for there to be Raider fans where I grew up, but I literally have no Raider fans besides my dad. Like like people that are close to me, not one, just my dad. So it's like, fuck, bro. Especially growing up in the Bay Area, dude, it's tough.
And see, I feel like being over on the East Coast, you're always gonna have that mixing pot of just everybody. And because I mean, you got some teams that are just down the street from each other. Like you got the Giants, you have the Patriots,
the Giants and Jets. I think shared
Jets.
They shared a
they share the same
Baltimore. Like that whole, you have everything there.
And then I live like 10 streets away from Yankee Stadium.
Oh, awesome.
Oh shit!
I live like Yankee Stadium from my house.
Are you a Yankee fan?
Come on, man. You see what's up.
Oh, Toronto. How the hell did that happen, bro? Nah, I don't know. You can explain this one, bro.
Going to all the Yankee games. A lot of the Yankee games my uncle took me to, seeing the Yankees, seeing the Blue Jays. And I don't know about y'all. I was a kid. Like, I never liked Batman. Batman cool, but I want to see Joker win once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So whenever he was at these games, everybody's rooting for the Yankees. I'm like, I'm going for the Blue Jays, man. But I used to like the Mets. The Yankees were cool, but then once I got to the Blue Jays, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay over here with them.
Yeah, dude. The Yankees are like. I'm not a White Sox fan, by the way. I'm an A's fan, sadly. But like Yankee fans, man, are like I have to hand it down. They are loyal. No,
unbearable people, man. Terrible.
Oh yeah, that too. I've met some. I went to. We used to go to Dollar Wednesday games in Oakland because no one would ever go to the fucking A's games.
Is that when you get a fucking hot dog and a beer included?
Yeah, you get a hot dog for $1, a beer for $1, and your ticket for $1. But the only time you cannot get a dollar game is when the Yankees were in town, because Yankees fans would flood the fuck in, bro, just to sell out. But but they row for like they ride for their team, but like you said, they are fucking unbearable sometimes, bro.
Obnoxious, just they think they're the center. That's all New York. We think we're the center of the universe, but Yankee fans take it to a whole nother level. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
got a question for you. I never been to New York. Have you ever been? Have you ever been to the West Coast?
Never.
Never. Okay. So when I see something, it's always a movie, of course. You see this
Mhm.
movie, and they do these aerial shots. Is it really that fucking on top of each other and that packed in?
Absolutely.
That's crazy. Like you look at it, you're like, what the fuck? Who did this?
When
Like,
you
why?
when you see it from an aerial view, I mean that's everywhere. It looks like a maze,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
it's tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is definitely that way. The way you see it in the movies is definitely the way it is for sure.
Have you ever met Spider-Man?
Twice,
Twice. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm assuming you just like see him
you
swing
know.
around.
I've seen
Okay.
him on a train a couple times. Yeah, both
Yeah.
times he was on a train. Like,
Hey, Daredevil's been out there too recently, bro. They've been
mhm,
shutting down the streets and shit
They're
for
definitely,
filming.
yeah. It's amazing. They film a bunch of stuff out here. Like couple, like 2 minutes down the road, they filmed Joker. Um,
Mm.
a couple blocks down, there was a Jennifer Lopez movie called Made in Manhattan that they did down there.
Fire.
I don't know if you ever heard the New York song. It's like Ja Rule, Jadakiss, and Fat Joe. They filmed that video down the street too. They do a bunch of stuff in the Bronx for real.
So Central Park, like
Mhm.
how I know it's like iconic, but do you ever see them just like wiping it out and just putting something there like houses? That's a huge piece of land, right?
Yeah, it's a bunch of land. They'll never do anything like that. Central Park is it's a special place. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's definitely like a staple of the city, and we can never get away from that ever.
And living near Central Park, is that considered like upper scale or
Like the
Mhm.
suburbs, yeah.
Probably, yeah. My best friend, his name is Jerry. Shout out my son Jerry. He lives right across the street from me.
damn.
Mhm.
Damn.
That's probably a cool view.
Yeah, he lives like right across the street from me. So, or he lived right because he moved. He lived right across the street from me, but it was,
And
it's
and there's like boroughs. I believe heard you were talking to someone about like boroughs and stuff in
mhm,
New York. Now, how
mhm.
does that work, bro?
So we have the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, and Staten Island, which really don't count. Sorry to anybody watching this that's from Staten Island. Staten Island don't count. So that's what you have. You have the Bronx. The best thing about the Bronx is the only thing connected to the rest of the state.
Okay.
The four boroughs are connected by bridge.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
They're
Gotcha.
all like bodies of like land, like in the water or whatever the case is. So like if anything happens, God forbid,
Yeah.
man, he can drive straight up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about them, but yeah,
It-
the boroughs are cool.
I mean, like when you go out on a normal day, do you
Hmm.
walk most of the time or you drive like or do you take a like what do you do?
It depends on where I'm going. Like if I'm trying to go to the city, I'll jump on the subway. If I'm, going to a friend's house or going to the market, I'll jump on a bus so I can walk. Or you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no need for a car out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to spend 30 minutes, 40 minutes looking for parking. You know what I'm saying? We don't have just like a designated spot in front of your house where you can just pull in. You got
Yeah.
to keep circling the block, circling the block.
Yeah. See, I think that's the difference between New York and San Francisco, bro. Because you can like if you live on the outskirts of San Francisco, it's roughly pretty easy to get a parking spot. I
Mhm.
mean, maybe not in the spots that people live at, because the streets are almost every street and like the surrounding cities are like one street. For some reason, it's like a one-way street, or it's like a small street that it should be one way, but you're allowed both ways, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And but as far as like going to the store, like going to the if you're going to San Francisco, most people take train or sometimes bus, but if you're going around San Francisco, we don't really have to worry about that, like
Right.
parking and all that shit. It's not even a big deal for us, even though it should be.
And it's also single layered. Like there's nothing above each other. So like we don't have like light rails or whatever above us and
Mhm.
there's not like shit stacked on top. And then most of the skyscrapers are kind of like in their own little patches. Like I don't know. They did it like kind of like the houses are around everything. They're not
Okay.
really
Yeah.
in the center. Like I feel not like 'cause I've never been to New York, but I feel like there's like houses and then a skyscraper and like fucking a house.
So there's sections with houses, but like they're away from like the apartment buildings.
Okay.
Okay.
And so it's like in the city you'll have like business, 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 and then you have like a row of apartment buildings, and then it's like business, business, little space, business, apartment building. It's a mixture. You know what I'm saying?
So like downtown is kind of downtown San Francisco is kind of like that too. You know where your buddy worked at? We went to go see him at one of his at his the building he worked at. Remember we
Yeah,
went
yeah,
there. You
yeah,
remember we were looking down.
yeah.
I believe those were apartments, and then like Chinatown was like right there, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
all
yeah.
those stores over there. So it's kind of like that too.
They got the
Yeah.
China,
What's that?
they got the Chinatown over there too.
Oh yeah, bro. It's huge over there. There's Chinatown, there's Japantown,
Mhm.
the rest of I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I wish I knew that, because if I knew there was a Korean town over there, I'd be there eating fucking every time I go down there. Korean
Yeah,
food's like one of my favorite foods besides Mexican food and
yeah.
Italian food.
We got Koreatown over here. We got Chinatown, Koreatown. We got like Little Italy, Little Puerto Rico, stuff like that. So
Yeah, we
Hey,
got all that stuff too, right?
yeah, we do, but I don't know if we call it like town. I know we have our sections where we have
They'll have
like,
like the flags up and
yeah,
stuff like that.
exactly.
okay.
Um
But we don't
uh
have never mind. I was saying we don't have Kurt Russell running around our Chinatown.
Mhm. Exactly.
Kurt Russell, holy shit. What was I gonna ask you? Growing up in New York,
Mhm.
do you think that it is a tough place to grow up in? Like as far as like the people or like the town? Like what all I hear when it comes to New York is like you have to be this, like you can't be this little bitch walking around. You gotta be fucking stern, talk your shit if you have to. Don't look like a pussy. Like is it that kind of stereotype when you go to New York or grow up
Um,
in New York?
growing up in New York, it was like, how can I put it? So you got three type of people. You got a dude that's from the street. You got a dude that was quote unquote on the porch, because we don't really got porches here. You got sidewalk kids.
What was that last one?
Sidewalk kid.
Sidewalk kid. Okay.
I was a sidewalk kid.
Now explain that for me.
I wasn't in the street. I wasn't on the porch.
You mean a stoop, right?
The stoop. You the
Stoop.
man.
Stoop kid's afraid to leave a stoop.
Right. I wasn't a stoop kid. I wasn't a street kid. I was a sidewalk kid.
Okay.
Directly in the middle. I was cool. I was creative. I get my little fight in here and there, but I wasn't in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I wasn't out there doing like outlandish things. So when you grow up in New York, it's absolutely, you got to have this like. Can I curse?
Yeah.
Like you got to have this like don't fuck with me attitude.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Because people will press your buttons. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But once people get the hang of you, and once people know that you're cool, and you're good. But you definitely go through the ups and downs, the lefts and rights for sure. Because everybody's gonna test you out here. Everyone.
Yeah. We get that. We kind of that's the way I kind of thought about New York. Like you hear that kind of stereotype. I just didn't know if it was true, because like I said, like down here it is a little bit the same, but it's also a lot different. Like we do have our our people who don't give a fuck. They'll talk shit, try to start shit with you, but most of the time if you ignore them or don't fuck with them, that they won't push you. And we've always had that stereotype, like if you go to New York, they're gonna fuck with you either way. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely. I mean, not now as adults, you know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
now, but like, if you were younger and y'all came to New York, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody would definitely mess with Somebody would definitely mess with you for sure.
And see, I feel like out here, everything is kind of like there's certain places you know not to go. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you don't go to
Tenderloin.
yeah, like there's no reason to go there. You
Yeah.
don't go to fucking hang out with Nate Diaz in fucking Stockton. Like you don't do those things.
Yeah.
Just unless you're that kind of person, like you said, there's certain kind of people. Like if you're that kind of person, or you just grew up, and obviously you can't choose where you grow up sometimes. Eh, but I feel like when you hear the stereotype for New York, it's kind of like all of New York. Like there's really no way to get away from it.
I mean, there's cool places in New York.
Yeah.
I think the way you guys name the negative spots over there in Cali and in your area, San Fran, we name the good parts. So you see how you don't go to Stockton, you don't go to this, you don't go to this. Over here, you like, oh yeah, you can go over here, you can go over here. I don't name it, don't go over there because you got
so basically stay in this little circle.
Stay in these certain areas. These certain areas are cool, but outside of that, don't do it.
So I got 2-part question for you. And
Go
I
for
think everyone's gonna die to know this one. So first, best pizza joint in New York.
Best pizza joint is some joint called Pizza Suprema. It's on 33rd and 11th.
33rd and 11th. And what kind of pizza do you order when you go?
Me, I get like just a regular pepperoni. I'm basic. I eat like a 14-year-old.
And then best hot dog.
None of them, man. Stay away.
Stay away from the hot dog.
I knew that was coming, bro.
Right.
I knew that was coming.
Man,
Is that another stereotype?
don't come to New York eating no street meat. All right, don't do it, man. Nah. They're all. Oh, there used to be a place called Papayas. Papayas is really good. Papayas is like world famous for the hot dogs, but they closed down. So
Oh damn. What about the Coney dog?
never had it.
Okay.
Is Coney Island like far from you?
Yeah.
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 Is it as bad as people say it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. That bad.
So going back a little bit to when you're talking about, I believe you said it was your uncle, and you're talking about Atlantic City. Is that what we think of Atlanta? Like your Atlantic City is like our Las Vegas, right?
No.
Oh, see,
Oh, really?
I always thought that's what it
Me
was.
too.
No. Atlantic City is like a street in Las Vegas.
Ah, okay.
Damn, so small.
It's just a little strip.
Gotcha.
Honestly. Outside of the casinos, I don't want to talk bad about Atlantic City because I love that place, but outside of those few casinos, there's nothing there really.
Yeah.
Go
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's some good times in Atlantic City for sure.
Yeah, that when we hear like we see it on movies and shit, like people just go there and party, girls.
Yo, the women from the surrounding areas, man, they're amazing. I've been going to my uncle used to live in a spot called Brigantine, like 15 minutes outside of Atlantic City. He moved to Philly and then he moved back up into like Atlantic City. They used to live in Chelsea Heights. And when they got to Chelsea Heights, I was like 14. And I hung out with my cousin and I would go there and I would go there and I would go there. And I have a part of the story to tell later that once this one thing happened, I became my own person in Atlantic City. So people used to look at me like, oh, I got my cousin Edson. Oh, that's Edson's cousin. After this one thing happened, it was like, nah, that's Mark.
And can you tell us what happened or no?
I was on a television show.
Oh shit.
I was on a television show. And once that television show happened, I went the week after. And they were like, yo.
That's Mark. Mm-hmm. That's that dude from the TV show. What TV show was it?
Man, it was a special show.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
A special show on BET, you know what I'm saying? No show by the 106 in Park. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh
what year though? Like what year? Like who was the host?
That was 2005. So the host was a girl named Julissa and Tigger.
Okay.
So how'd you get on that? You were 14, you said?
Nah.
Or were you older?
When I got on 106 in Park, I was older. I was 19.
19? Okay. So tell us the process of that real quick if you can.
So I had a real good friend of mine. At the time, we were really good friends, and his dad was a manager, and he used to send his dad like my music or whatever the case is. So his dad called, spoke to me, and was like, "How serious are you?" And I was like, "I'm really serious." And he was like, "All right, cool. I live in Florida. I'll come down to New York and manage you if you're serious." Word? All right, cool. So he ended up coming down. We did a few things or whatever the case is, and he was like, "Yo, what you think about 106 in Park?" And I never wanted to. He's like, "Yeah, let's just go audition." I was like, "All right, cool." So I got down there. I auditioned for it. I got there late, which is wild. I got there late. Some unforeseen circumstances ended up taking place. I got there late, and before the show started, the producer was really good friends with my manager, brought me down and was like, "All right, this young man wants to be on 106 in Park. I need somebody for him to battle." So I'm like, "Wait, he about to make me battle right here on the spot?" He told somebody from the audience, came down, had the battle, smoked him.
And this wasn't on camera yet, right?
Wasn't on camera.
Okay.
Smoked him, and it was like, and he ain't saying nothing. So if he ain't saying nothing, I'm like, damn, I miss my shot, man. You know what I'm saying? So we sat there, we watched the show. The people that was there was the Yin Yang Twins and Pitbull of Mr. Worldwide 305. You know what I'm saying? So he was there. I enjoyed the show, whatever the case is. And me and my manager left, and we got in a car, and we was driving back to the Bronx. We was driving through the city, and we maybe left like 2 minutes. We got a phone call 2 minutes later, and he was like, "Yo, your man is on next week."
Hey, oh shit.
So my manager, he pulled over. His name is Tone. It's crazy. His name is Tone.
That was a good name, bro.
The Tone pulled over to the side. So his name is his name is John. His name is not Tone. The other guy from the company was Tone. Let me get that right. So John pulled over to the side of the road and was like, "Yo, do you understand what you just did?" And I'm like, "Nah." He was like, "Bro, you just skipped like 8 months worth of people."
Shit, let's go.
And I'm like, "For real?" He like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Now me, like, I was like I'm laid back like that, like I am now.
Yeah.
You know? I was just like, "All right, cool." He like, "No, get excited. Like, understand, like, this about to take off for you." So I was like, "All right, cool, whatever it is, what it is." So we got to watch the dude. I battled a guy named PL from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I got to watch him, and he was good.
Yeah.
He was really good. Really, really good. So that anticipation just building up. I'm on next week, and I got to see him this week. It was like, I don't know, but to answer your question, that's how I got on. That's how my manager, he managed a bunch of producers. The executive producer of 106 in Park was trying to get a label going.
Okay.
Kind of like a one hand wash the other type deal. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be good. I'm not going to let your man on if he trash. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deliver, and I did a pretty good job. So
how did it go? Well, did you win or what?
So I won my first week.
Okay.
Against the guy PL, and I came out strong, and it like flustered him.
Oh shit!
I'm watching like this, not the dude from last week. Like he freestyling because I wrote part of it and I freestyled part of it.
Okay.
Well, the judges was a guy named Ron Browse. There's another guy named Steve Pajot, and I don't know if y'all heard of a group called Flowetry.
No.
There was a group back then called Flowetry, and one of the girls was. So I said a line and said her name, so they can know they can know that I was freestyling. So the guy went and he's trying to match what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why are you doing this, bro? But whatever, it is what it is. Like I'm not tripping because I'm taking you off your game or whatever the case is. So we did the first round. They played. I'll never forget. They played 50 Cent Window Shopper, the video in between the round 1 and round 2.
Yeah.
There, and I'm focused, just trying to. Okay, I need to freestyle some stuff, and I need to remember what I wrote. And then the beat they played was "Touch It" by Busta Rhymes, and I was like, "All right, this guy's done. This guy's done." I did it, and my round was over, and I had my head down listening to him. And by like the 4th round, by the 4th line, I was like, I won.
Yeah.
Because this guy's not on his game. So they turn to the judges, everybody vote, blah, 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 challenger by unanimous decision. I'm like, okay, cool. The guy comes in, he gives me a dap, and he pulls me in. And he tells me in this ear, he's towering over me. I'm a short down 5'8". This guy's like maybe like 6'4". He's towering over me. He tells me in my ear, you come up here every week and do what you did today, and no one can beat you.
Damn. That's that dude PL or something like that?
He's from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Amazing. He does music for the Lions. He does music for the Pistons now.
Oh, shit.
Amazing guy. But he told me, you come up here every week and do what you see how those people reacted to you? You got it. I was like, all right, bet. Went up there my second week and lost. So my second week, we're a little more confident, you know what I'm saying? Because the week leading up, walking around the street, everybody's like, yo, you the dude from 106 and Park.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So, I got my little 15 minutes of fame or whatever the case is. And some other opportunities came outside of that too, but that's how it was. So I won week 1 and then I lost week 2.
So where are you sitting now? Are you with the label or anything like that? You're still doing music?
Yeah, I'm still doing music. I got some songwriting gigs. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't downplay that shit, bro. You know how good you are.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, but I try to stay as level-headed as possible because it's not as lucrative right now. But
so let me ask you a question, Mark, because this is like we just had. Remember that I told you that kid, Young Millie, I sent you that dude. We had him on Thursday. I think it was Thursday.
Okay.
And he was telling us how he's not signed yet and all this stuff, and the kid's good, bro. He's really good, and he wants to kind of get his foot in the door by signing maybe like a year and a half, 2 years or whatever, and then become independent. Like what way do you think is like the best way to go about getting into the industry?
There is no best way.
No.
There is no best way. When you're an R&B artist, if you're a reggaeton artist, if you're a bachatero, if you're country, if you're rock, damn, yo, Candid sings really good, and he knows how to play the guitar. Let's sign him.
Okay. So it's just like that.
That's how it'll be, right? Candid sings well, and he plays the guitar, and he's not a bad looking kid. Let's sign him.
I love how he went guitar, bro.
So sweet.
I love how he went guitar.
now, if Candid was a rapper, yo, Candid, let me hear you rap. Oh, that sounds good. How many followers on Instagram you got? We got 20,000. Okay, you got videos on YouTube. What's your highest view video on YouTube? Okay, cool, got you. Let me see your other socials. Oh, you only got 10K on TikTok. With rappers, it's literally a game.
Gotcha.
That we're the only genre that they call the rap what?
Rap game?
Rap game. Because talent is not enough.
That's crazy. I never looked at it like that.
Other genres, Candid sings guitar. That's it. In rap, you rap good. You got good videos. What else? How many units have you sold by yourself? None, motherfucker. What you talking about, bro? That's why I'm here for y'all. But labels don't want to do the work with artists.
Gotcha.
They want to do this. They want to do the bare minimum.
Makes sense.
So it's like they're taking gambles because everybody's a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Do you feel like there's still that stigma or stereotype of being like a white rapper? Like you have still a easier push because you're setting yourself apart?
No.
So
Um,
still same thing, you're rapping, rap is rap.
you may have some advantages for sure, but it's all about who you know.
Yep.
It's all about who you know. If you can be terrible, but Tones is the head at Atlantic Records, and Tones my man's. You know what I'm saying? Me and Tones used to go to school together. You know what I'm saying? We used to play video games together. You know what I'm saying? We used to get the girls together and shit like that.
You feel me?
So with very little effort, since Tones is my man's, now I'm signed to Atlantic Records. You get what I'm saying?
You know, there speaking of that too, about who you know, I can't remember her name exactly, but she's the owner of the Sacramento Kings' daughter.
Mhm.
She's like some kind of singer, and it's not that great, but every time you go to one of the games, they push it super hard. They'll bring her out to do like their halftime shows. So I get where you're coming from because everyone knows.
Absolutely. They got like these people that they for. I love Cardi B. Cardi B from the Bronx. Cardi B probably like 10 minutes from where I live. Cardi B is amazing. But like what got us to like Cardi B was personality. When Cardi B came, they was like forcing it. You know what I'm saying? It was, let me put you in front of you, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna like this right here. You gonna like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you look at it with Cardi B here, Cardi B here, Cardi B here, Cardi B, you kind of like, damn, I do like Cardi B.
You see her everywhere too. See her everywhere.
Do you really like Cardi B, or do you like the way they packaged her? Do you like the way they gave her to you? And a lot of people are like, damn, I now that I think about it, I don't like it. I just like it because everybody else like it.
See, I'm that way with I guess you could say Cardi B. Not that I don't like her, like just her in general. I'm just not I can't relate to her music. You know, there's a lot of female rappers and female artists that I listen to that I can relate to their music, but when it comes to like Meg The Stallion, fucking Cardi B, I just can't relate to their music. Not doesn't mean they're trash. I just I don't listen to their music. And I think that part too is like people bag on these people for not being good, but it's like, no, you just don't like their music. There's a huge difference. And that's when people start becoming haters, bro. And I hate that shit. I think it's so lame when people do that.
Absolutely. I think that when you hear people that can't do it talk about, oh, you whack. What I sound like, bro? I'm 5'8". Yo, Candid, man. LeBron James sucks. Excuse, what are you talking about, bro? Can you get out there? I could barely cross over. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James don't suck. You know what I'm saying? Down to the wackest. Smush Parker, bust my ass, bro.
Smush Parker, holy shit.
Bust my ass, bro. He's arguably the most terrible player in the NBA, bro. And he's 55 on an easy night, bro. That's why I don't feel like, yo, this person is whack, or this person is this person is that. I'll be like, damn, like he's not as good as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool.
So who is your favorite female rapper then?
My favorite female rapper is Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown. Why does that sound familiar?
Ever heard of Foxy Brown?
I'm thinking of the movie fucking. I don't think that's even the right person.
You thinking about what's her name? What's Cleopatra's name?
I never heard of Foxy Brown before.
I forget the actress's name. She passed away. Pam Grier.
Is that it? And who? Fuck was the name of the movie? Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Foxy Brown. That sounds familiar. Old school, right?
Foxy Brown from the 90s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never heard of her. She was with Rockefeller.
Yeah, she got a bunch of songs with Jay-Z. Bunch of songs with Nas.
Hey, one thing I wanted to ask you, bro, because I love battle rap. That's like one of my favorite things to watch. URL just it was the only thing I could watch and it have like good quality, good artists on there. Do you is it as huge as people say it is from New York? Like you get all these good rappers, you get fucking DNA, you get Charlie Clips, like these huge iconic fucking battle rappers. Is it as big as people say it is?
So I'm not as well versed in battle rap.
No.
I wanna watch what I say. I want to be very careful with what I say. I don't watch battle rap today. I watched battle rap back when it was on like DVD. They had
Gotcha. Okay.
a thing every month called Smack DVD.
Yeah.
And they used to have battles on there. I remember DNA on there, Charlie Clips. I remember Loaded Lux. I remember Murder Mook. Those guys, but
Legends.
a lot of the people that's out now, I have no idea who these guys are. I stopped watching it a long time ago.
It is very different because I used to watch those like the ones back in the day too, but now like if you watch it now, it is more creative. I got to admit, it is way more creative. But it's crazy because you would look if you watch those DVDs from back then, they were also fucking creative for their time. Like those were crazy. Some of the shit that like Murder Mook would say and fucking Charlie Clips, like crazy shit that they would come up with back in the day.
Really, 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 really creative people, creative artists, just going toe to toe at it at the most random spots, just at a random spot in the city. It was amazing. But now, I stopped watching because battle rap to me, in my opinion, became like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? People doing promos. Talk about this guy, and it wasn't just me and Tones going battle on February 5th, and I don't know Tones, and Tones we just gonna show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The battle rap is like Candid is setting it up, and he like, yo, Mark, you going to battle Tones May 8th. Here's his Instagram. Here's his Facebook.
Yeah, just deep dive into his shit.
Mom used to work at North General. His sister goes to Brandeis. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do I have to know all of these things? That doesn't, to me, in my opinion, it's whack when it becomes personal.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's whack when it becomes personal. I like who's the best rapper on the spot. I don't know who I'm battling. You don't know who you battling. Let's bring our best 3 verses and make it happen. That's when battle rap is fun.
I can feel that because you do get these people who talk about their father's background, how this person snitched and all this shit. Like it's funny and all, but it does get too personal sometimes. Of course, you see those fights and shit break out. But I like when the gun bars they have people get creative with. Like it doesn't get too personal. Just creative shit that they come up with that isn't personal is even better to me. Like when they start flowing, that shit's fucking fun to watch, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So who is if you were to pick a top 5 or top 3 favorite rappers of all time, who are you picking? Let's do it this way. You're on the island and you can only bring three rap their whole discography with you.
All right. So that's a different question, and that's a really good question. I'm bringing Kanye West discography. I'm bringing Jay-Z's discography. And the third one is, the third one is always tough.
Yeah, that is hard.
Yeah, that is tough. I'll bring Kanye West, I'll bring Jay-Z, and then I will bring, I don't want to say Eminem. I don't know. I got a top 2 for you, Candid, man. You stumped me. The top 3 rappers I had an answer for. Once you take
let's hear that then. Let's hear that.
My top 3 is AZ. AZ is number 1. I got
AZ.
It's the dude from the Bay?
Nah, man.
Okay. Because I would say there's, or am I thinking of someone else? AZ.
My boy.
He's from UMG, right?
My boy AZ.
The Format.
AZ's very first album, Do or Die.
I never heard of him, bro.
Yeah, my man AZ. AZ is amazing. If you listen to Nas's first album, they got a song on there called Life's a Bitch. That's the first time I heard AZ, and I was like, "Who's that?"
I love Nas too, bro.
I said, "Who?"
Oh my,
Nas is dope, but who is that? And that's what I found. So AZ for me, Jay-Z for me, and
so the third one.
still the third one. So it's AZ, Jay-Z for me, and I'm not gonna go Kanye West. I don't look at Kanye West as a rapper anymore.
I agree with that. I wanna talk about Jay-Z after you're done.
AZ, Jay-Z, and I will go. If you guys know who Cameron is, of course you know Cameron.
Oh, of course you know. That's a different one, bro.
Yeah.
Not many people put Cameron out there. I don't mind his music.
Underrated though.
No, he's good.
People don't. A lot of people know the early 2000s Cameron. You know what I'm saying? And that Cameron figured out the formula. Like, I can chill, I can relax, and I can say what I can get my point across, but I don't have to be rap heavy. And that's what I like about Cameron. When people don't remember like Confessions of Fire, like my boy Dale. Shout out my son Dale, who's in 5th grade. He let me hold the album Confessions of Fire. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I fell in love with it. I was like, this is really good. Cameron can rap. That's what people don't understand. Cameron can really rap. What was your question, Z?
So I don't know if I'm not a big fan of Jay-Z. I didn't listen to his music growing up. I hear his music now. It's just something that I can't relate to, or just the sound might be something I'm not used to, because he has a unique sound, a unique way of rapping. But what is it about Jay-Z that people like so much that I'm missing? Because like when I listen to Lil Wayne, bro, like Lil Wayne is so creative with his flow. Like I think of him as one of the top 2-3 rappers of all time, just because of how longevity and just the way he flow, like the way he puts shit together is like something I've never heard. But when I hear Jay-Z, I don't hear like the same kind of.
I'm the same way, and I don't know if it's maybe because of that. Growing up, I'm 34 years old, so rap for me was Tupac and like that really West Coast music. Like that's when it was West Coast, East Coast thing. So I never had anything from the East Coast or at all growing up. It was just all West Coast rap.
Right.
So I don't know if that maybe had a big play in it too, because it was different, especially then. Totally different. Like not even the same sound.
Right. The thing about Jay-Z for me, when Jay-Z was beefing with Nas, this like 2001, 2002. Jay-Z said to Nas, right? You mind if I quote some Jay-Z for a little bit?
No, go ahead, bro.
All right, cool. Jay-Z once said to Nas, to us as consumers, talking about Nas, he said, "Can't y'all see that he's fake? The rap version of TD Jakes, prophesizing on your CDs and tapes, won't break you a crumb off the little bit that he makes. And this is with whom you won't place your faith. I put dollars on, ask Columbine. When the Twin Towers dropped, I was the first in line, donating proceeds of every ticket sold when I was out on the road. That's how you judge it whole, no?" And when I heard that, I was like,
that was hard.
Okay. And then when he talks about Nas, he said, and y'all buy this shit caught up in the hype, because the nigga wear kufi, it don't mean that he bright. Because you don't understand him, it don't mean that he nice. Just mean you don't understand all the bullshit that he writes. Is it Uchi Wally Wally, or is it one mic? Is it black girl lost, or shorty owe you for ice? So when he did that, he broke down everything that he did for the city, and then turned and pointed at facts of how Nas was contradicting himself.
Damn.
And said, y'all think he's good because he rapped, because he used words I don't understand. But he got a song called Uchi Wally Wally, and then Mike, and he got black girl lost, or shorty owe you for ice. He's like, you're contradicting yourself. Do you respect women, or do you not respect women? Is it all about the money and the jewels, or is it about loving? But I never heard nothing like that before.
Okay.
So I was like,
and especially going at Nas too, because Nas lyrically is like top 10 easy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just your raps suck. That's
Mm.
how battles go. You so trash, such and such and such. Nah, this dude took a real life element and made it into something, and I was like, what?
See, I think I missed all this then, bro. Like real shit.
Oh, listen, the very first Jay-Z album that I had was the Blueprint 2. It was a double disc. It's my favorite.
Ooh,
I know
I
how much.
actually have that album too.
Listen, I
Yeah.
catch
really?
all the time, Candy. I catch like all the time. I tell people the Blueprint 2 is my favorite, is my number one Jay-Z album. He has so many good songs on there. And I think that my experience with Jay-Z will be different from your experience with Jay-Z, Tone.
For sure.
My advice to you is just listen, bro.
I think I'm gonna have to, because like you said, bro, like, or like what Kenny was saying, it might have just been growing up in the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Like I preferred, you know, Tupac over Biggie, but a lot of people prefer Biggie over Tupac, and it was such a, especially back in the early 90s, it was like them two were like the main focus of rap.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only relate to Tupac, but the way Biggie was rapping, he rapped how New York people, or how New York people would rap.
Right.
So it was two different versions of rap, and some people didn't get the privilege of actually, you know, understanding Biggie until like later on down the line. Like I recently just went back and listened to some Biggie songs. I was like, damn, like he's fucking good, dude.
And
Mm-hmm.
see, I only heard stuff from the other side just because my cousin was into it. So that's how I end up hearing DMX. And that's how I got so he had a little portfolio thing. It had the Great Depression in it. And then had the Blueprint 2. So was that 2000
2002.
Yeah, so 2000, and I think the Great Depression was a little before that. So he had that in there, dude. He had BG with bling bling on it. So I
Okay.
started I started hearing just a whole bunch of different stuff, but it still never like sparked. The only thing that sparked obviously was the DMX, because I mean that's a whole nother thing on its own, man. DMX was a genius too.
Absolutely. And like you said, like I'm a little older than you. I'm 37. So coming up in that era, we was
Damn. Sorry, I had to, bro.
coming up in that East Coast. Coming up in that's crazy. Coming up in that East Coast, West Coast thing, you couldn't deny. I mean, we heard Tupac before that.
Yeah.
You know, we heard Tupac, we heard Dre, we heard Snoop, we heard Eazy-E. I don't know if y'all remember Tone Loc.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tone Loc. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I used to watch this cartoon called C-Bay and Jamal. Y'all ever saw that?
No, I haven't.
Nah.
Yeah. The cartoon with Tone Loc. He used to voice a little bear, and he was friends with a black kid. It was amazing. It's the best show, the best cartoon in the world.
I never heard
Isn't that called Ted?
It sounds like it. So we heard these things. We heard Tupac before, and I heard Tupac before the beef, and it was like very like uplifting, very uplifting music. Some of it was a little, a little too gangster for my taste. First time I heard Tupac was my cousin Randy. He was in my car. He was in a car with my uncle, and he played it, and I seen him into it, so I got into it. And then, I heard, Brenda's Got a Baby. I heard Dear Mama, stuff like that. But the one that got me, of course, which I think got everybody over here, was Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Mm. See, Dear Mama got me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Mama got me hooked.
You know, looking back at it now, the one New York CD or album, whatever it was at the time, it was probably a tape. I think it was a fucking tape that I just fell in love with was Rodney-O and Joe Cooley. They had
Who was the
Everlasting
first person?
Rodney-O and Joe Cooley, Everlasting Bass.
I
It
never heard of
was
it.
old, like 80s, yeah, but it was in New York. They had a song, oh dude, they're dissing that OPP and
And
all
Naughty by
them. Yeah, Naughty by Nature, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the first like tape that I actually took and listened to because my stepdad at the time listened to a lot of old school hip hop, and I remember hearing it. I'm like, damn, this beat is nasty, and just I remember taking the tape and just playing it and playing it and playing it, and that was I would say my first actual East Coast thing I like. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and totally different. Hip hop to me, I think, versus rap it's different.
Right. Right. It
Oh
is.
yeah.
People try to play. Oh no, there's no difference. No, there is. There's a difference. The first joint I heard, not the first joint I heard. The first tape I took, it was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Oh yeah.
The name of the album was Home Base, and it was a song. Track number 1 is called More That. And I knew that first verse of that song, and I used to rap it at talent shows and all that. That's still. I stole Will Smith's rhyme when I was like 2nd grade, 3rd grade.
That's funny.
Yeah,
He was pretty good, bro. He was pretty good.
yeah, he was. He had a very PG style to him, but he was cool. Mm-hmm.
Hey, one thing I want to ask you guys, bro, is you ever sing a song or rap a song and you know the whole words to the song, and then you hear someone else, like your buddy, sing it or rap it, and they're singing parts a completely different word that you're singing it? Bro, I fucking hate
that's
that.
our Brent. That's Brent, dude. Shout out to Brent.
Bro, I fucking hate that. It's like it's obviously fucking this word. Like, what made you think? Oh man, there's a clip going around right now. Chris Brown. You guys might have seen it, but it's the song "Yo," and he says the way he says attention in the song, he says it with a fucking lisp, dude. He says attention. Let me see if I can get it. But
about to have him come over here and demonetize our demonetized video.
Dude, it's crazy. And when you see it, bro, or when you hear it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? I didn't notice that."
Yo, listen, I never heard it. I never noticed it. I never picked up on it.
Well, he's looking up that. Do you have any West Coast artists that you found like that you gravitated towards?
Now or back then?
Now.
My favorite West Coast rapper, and I'm mad I didn't pick him in my top 3, which I thought about it. Schoolboy Q. I love Q.
I was just telling Tones I saw him live, and it was, dude, one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
I heard Schoolboy Q before I heard Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Amazing. My boy Giancarlo put me on to him. Shout out to Giancarlo. My boy Giancarlo used to work at some store called All Saints. We used to be down in the stock room, and he was like, "Yo, Schoolboy Q album dropped tonight at 12." And I was like, "Who the fuck is Schoolboy Q?" He was like, "You never heard of Schoolboy Q?" I was like, "Nah." And I heard that, and I was just blown away, man. And I love Schoolboy Q's music. I love every album. He's really good. So I like Schoolboy Q. I really enjoy Vince Staples. Of course, like Kendrick and all of those guys. They're cool. Tyler is another one. I know Tyler's from like the West Coast. Tyler is really good. Somebody that doesn't get talked about a lot, but I really do enjoy their music is E40.
I was waiting for that one. Yeah,
he loves E40.
Love E40, especially new E40. And it's weird to say because I know E40 made a statement back in the day too. But just whatever he did, whatever he drank, like he shifted his whole fucking style up and started telling those. Dude, every song is a fucking story, and it's amazing. And I don't know. I try to get Tony on it. He just won't do it.
Yo, E40 had a song back in the day called "Give Me Head."
I think I actually heard that one.
Yo, bro. Top 10 greatest songs ever, bro. Like,
yeah. That was on
I forget the name.
That was his like debut album when he got signed to Lil Jon.
It was like 2006, like 2005, 2006.
Yeah, that was when the hyphy movement started. Yes, with Bosco.
All right, so listen to this part.
We miss that you got my attention. You're making me want to see.
Did someone really like? This is like 30 years ago, and now people are bringing that shit up.
dude.
I hate people. That's why I hate social media. By
I
the way,
never fucking heard that until the other day, bro. I was like,
no.
no.
Chris Brown to me is a fucking vampire climbing on the walls. That's the first time I saw him, and he was climbing him and going wall to wall. And
Wall
that
to
was it.
wall. That's funny.
That was a great video, by the way.
Yeah, that was a great video. Absolutely. Whose list was better, Chris Brown and Yo, or that girl from I forget the name of that group? I'm getting a little tired of your broken promise.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Who's
Oh,
who's this?
fuck.
Talk about it. Come on.
Oh, what the fuck is her name?
I don't. Was that?
And
That was,
only one of them sings, right? There's like 7 people in it.
what was? I think it was 3 girls. Was it 3LW?
Oh, let me look it up.
I think the name of the song was called "No More."
That's 3LW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you?
I got you.
Yeah, come on now. All right, so we all got Chris Brown attention in our head. Let's hear this.
Subway, I got this wave. I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises, looking at your face.
I love how they cut out right before she said it. Like you could see the list.
Was she an actor too or an actress?
I don't remember which one. Did you,
The singer, the one that was just singing.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Looks familiar.
Isn't this what's her name?
Yeah, she's a Cheetah Girls.
Yeah,
This one was right.
Yeah, she was.
the girls. The other 2, I don't remember what happened to them.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what she looks familiar.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Broken promises.
I don't know. Chris Brown sounded. That was a huge list that I never knew he had, bro.
Oh yeah, I speak with a list too, so I feel them. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right in front of this microphone going crazy, bro. Like, nah, I gotta do it again.
Because you hear the list.
Mm-hmm. I gotta do it again, man.
Oh shit, that's funny, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Have you heard of Brother Lynch Hung?
No.
Is it really that like small? When it's so
Yeah.
big? That's weird.
Hey,
No,
man.
not many people have heard of him.
That once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Is it really so small? Is it really so big? You know what I mean? Okay, girl. But nah, I've never heard of.
If you ever get time, go look up Brother Lynch. He's he's from Sacramento. It's horrorcore rap, so it's a little bit different. Back in the day, you used to right. Back in the day, you had some crazy shit, and then he's later on at the age of like 60 or 50, he signed a 3-record deal with Tech Nine, and they put out a full 3 albums with him, and it's just fire. Switch up his flow, everything. He kind of raps fast, but then he tells a story too. Good shit. That's my top favorite rapper right there.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I can't do the horrorcore like.
It's not like Twisted Insane. That guy. I don't know if you ever heard of his stuff, but his shit's like,
but like
every word killing somebody. Yeah, it's weird.
There's like a bracket of artists that I'm like, nah, I'm not listening to you.
Was that other one Necro? You heard him?
Necro have fire beats.
Yeah,
bro.
yes, he does. But his shit's like, well, you got to be ready to listen to him. Like you have to like have a light on.
I never heard a Necro song before. I only heard the beats.
He said you gotta have a light on.
You gotta have a light on to listen. Make sure the doors are locked. Yeah.
He's funny, bro.
You know who I really enjoyed for a while until he started getting weird again was Ritz. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's signed with Tech Nine too. Really good. Dude has bars. He has a really cool song with Tech Nine, and then I don't know, he started doing too much of the stuff he shouldn't be doing.
Tech Nine was like one of those dudes. I gave him a chance. I did. I gave him a chance. I was like, nah, this is not for me. Same thing with like I only heard the Necro instrumentals like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like when I wasn't using Napster and LimeWire.
Yeah, no one did that.
Never. But around that time when those terrible programs were available, you would find like Necro instrumentals and stuff like that. I was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah. He has some bars too. It's just like I said, it's just kind of over the top.
What's for? I got a question for both of you. What's one artist that you would never listen to?
ever.
that you've heard a few things and you're like, never again.
Never again.
Gutta
Or just
gutta. Gutta gutta.
Gutta.
Okay.
That dude is trash. And the fucked up part about him is I tried to like him because I know people didn't like him. So I went and I listened to like a giant part of his discography, and I couldn't name one song. I liked OJ the Juice Man better. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Well,
OJ's freestyle, he had that album, I think it was called, or a mixtape, I think 6 Rings or something like that. And he just freestyled the whole thing. It was actually pretty good. Like if he actually focused and did normal shit, it's not that bad.
okay.
Which he never did.
No, he just wanted to make the trap say, hey.
Hey.
See, should I
He's
go
just, "Hey,
like
fuck your brother Lynch."
should I go nowadays or like
Whatever you
early
want.
2000s?
Whatever you want, bro.
See, I can't get into like I'm not that
J.
I
Cole.
don't
J. Cole.
shut your ass up. Like Chief Keef, I was never really a fan of, or Kodak. Like,
So
I can't get into their kind of music, bro.
I went back and listened to Chief Keef, like not his mainstream shit, and I was like, all right, this is actually not that bad. Just like Gucci. I like Gucci, but not like mainstream Gucci. What's that album he had? He was in the jumpsuits, all orange. Roderick Davis versus whatever. That album was actually pretty damn good.
Yes, it was.
See, but I'll admit, I never really gave them a chance. I just don't. I'm not a fan of their flows. Like I can't get into it.
What do you think of Tyga, Tony? Like the new Tyga, not that weird old shit, but like his newest, like
he has a couple good verses, bro, but he's not.
His beats are hard as fuck. I'll give
He's,
him
I'm not.
Hold on. You don't like Chief Keef?
No, I just never got it. Like I said, I never gave him a chance. To be honest with you, like I'll keep 100 with you. Like
I think
haven't
Bobby
really
Shmurda's trash. If you want me to add something to that too, I don't think he's good.
Wait, I want to know artists that you listen to, Tones, that
I listen to.
That you gave him a fair chance or her a fair chance.
Let's see. Maybe Birdman. I tried to give him a chance.
Yeah, that's. I think
I tried to give him a chance. It's just like I said. He's not. I can't relate to his music.
Money in my mouth, bitch.
Yeah, I tried to give him a chance, but I just couldn't do it. His flow is way different than what I'm like. Maybe it might not be his flow. I think it's more of me not relating to his kind of music.
Well, have you ever listened to him back in the day when he was with Big Timers? Lot different than it is now.
A lot different.
What about you, Mark? Who's your like just can't do it?
Logic, I can't do it. Join the Lucas.
Oh,
you're tripping, dude. All right, we're wrapping it up, dude. We're wrapping it up. Fuck that. He said Joyner Lucas.
I'm not a big Logic fan either, and I think people kind of like him too much.
Time out. Are you just not a fan of fast rapping? Because you said you couldn't get into Tech 9 either.
Nah, I used to listen to Mystical rap fast.
Joyner Lucas is fucking on a different level, dude. How do you not like him?
Joyner Lucas is terrible.
Oh my god!
So let me ask you this: same
and
question.
You gave him a chance.
Everything is shock value for Joyner Lucas.
You gave him a chance though. Like you sat down and listened to his music, and watched. Was like,
damn.
What the fuck?
And watch videos.
I'm analyzing our friendship right now, bro.
Who's that guy that bought the card that had the ring on it? He paid like $2 million for it. Everyone likes him. He has a stupid ass voice. Thinks he can sing. Can't sing. I'm cutting him up right now. Not trying to put him down, but I'm trying to. He bought the Lord of the Rings card, the Magic the Gathering card, for like $2 million.
Oh, probably Logic or
wasn't Logic.
No,
keep going.
Post Malone. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think he's that great. I think he's overhyped. I don't think he's that great.
I think he's good.
So let me ask you this: who is someone that you heard and you're like, okay, cool, and then you just started gaining, like, fuck, okay, now I really like them for some fucked up reason?
Young Thug,
dude. Yes, Young Thug is dope. His beats are amazing. I think the mixture, how he flows on his own beats, is where his magic is. If you gave him something else from someone else, I don't think he can do it.
Right, with Young Thug, like first time I heard Young Thug was like 2014. I was in Atlanta. We was riding around with my sister, and I already had the idea of Young Thug from social media. Oh, Young Thug sucks. We can't understand what he's saying. No one can understand.
He's wearing a dress.
He's. I ain't hear. I ain't hear the dress part yet. At that time, I just heard.
My bad.
I'm like, all right, cool. So I heard the song he got with T.I. called "If It Ain't About the Money," and I was like, I can understand everything this guy is saying. What are people talking about? And then I went in further and I listened to some other things. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I get you. I don't understand what he's saying at all.
Yeah.
More you listen to. I mean, I stopped after "Ain't About the Money." I heard "Ain't About the Money," and then I heard "Lifestyle." And
that's what made me not want to hear him.
And then I heard something else, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. And then I got a homie named God. Shout out my son God. God was like, yo, give him a chance. And my son Jovan was like, yo, give him a chance. I was like, all right, cool. When I say my son, it's like my homie. Like okay.
Yeah, what do you for say? My nephew.
Oh, okay, got you. So they were like, yo, give him a chance. So I was like, okay, cool. And I heard some things, and I was like, all right, cool. And like me and my boy Darnell, we used to go to the gym, and we like used to work out. I used to listen to Young Thug, and I was like,
so
hot with Gunna. That one, that's nice. And Digits, I love Digits.
Digits, yo, come on, bro. Candid, my man's.
I got cool points. I needed those.
Yo, Candid know about Digits is amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. Who's yours, Tone? Who you got that you took you a minute and then you're like finally like, okay, cool, this is nice.
I do, believe it or not, J. Cole.
Really?
Yeah, I heard like two or three of his songs where I was just like, he's all right, he's not bad. And then I heard I don't know if you guys heard a song called Lost Ones by J. Cole. That was something that I've never heard in my life, dude. Like that changed my life because it kind of related to, situations my brother was going through and whatnot. And that song was something that I've never heard someone else do. I don't think you've heard it before, Cannon, but he does his version of how he got his girl pregnant, and then he did a different version of what she's going through.
Right.
Kind of like Same Girl.
Yes, but
not as creepy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he rapped as if he was the dude, and then he rapped as if he was the girl. And when I heard Lost Ones, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? Like you've never heard this kind of shit before, or at least I haven't at the time. And then I heard like I think like Workout and fucking Who Dat came out, and I was like, bro, this dude's fucking dope, dude. And then once he put his first, or I remember before he put his first album out, he came out to San Francisco, and I went with Mike and a couple kids we went to school with, and bro, best fucking night of my life, dude. Like we sang all his songs. There were songs that I didn't even hear before that he played, but yeah, it took me like 3 or 4 songs, or like over time too. Like I heard like a song here, a song there, and I was like, nah, he's okay. And then once I heard that, I was like, nah, this dude's different. But J. Cole's now my GOAT, so
yeah, it's crazy. Since I can't use the same one that Mark used, because that was on my list for sure, dude, because it was one of those. But I'm gonna throw out there Doja Cat.
That's so random, bro.
I fucking love Doja Cat. Not all the weird pop shit, but she has some fucking
she's
bangers,
not bad.
Dude.
She's not
bad.
She
can flow, and her beats are nasty. Like I like Doja Cat, and I'm not afraid to admit it. All right.
Go ahead, Mark.
I got a J. Cole story similar to the one you have. So 2009, I met this girl. Her name is Jennifer. Everybody know her as Jen Twice. She's from Miami, Florida. They used to do this thing on Instagram called 365. It's like you wear a different pair of sneakers for 365 days out the year. She did it for 3 years in a row.
Oh shit! Damn, I don't got that much money.
So shout out to my son Jen. So when Jen came to visit New York, she was cool with some people I used to be cool with. Jen was here in New York. She tried to put me on to 2 people, Wiz Khalifa and J. Cole.
Okay.
So the first thing I listened to was Wiz Khalifa, was Burn After Rolling. That was the project.
Oh, God, that's a good one.
I got 2 songs in. It was like, turn this off.
Oh,
What is this? I didn't want to hear J. Cole. I was like, no, I'm not trying to hear that or whatever the case is. So I ended up flying out to Miami at the time, and Jennifer was like, yo, I got you. Pull up to Miami. Like, say less.
Yeah.
So I went, landed or whatever the case is. I met up with her. We got in the car. And when I got in the car, she was like, yo, if you touch my radio once, I'm kicking you out.
Smart girl.
And she put the warm up on.
Mm.
And I was like, who is this, bro? She like, this is J. Cole, who I tried to show you like 2 months ago. She didn't want to listen. So fast forward to that, I'm living back in Atlantic City. This is 2010. My uncle has like a porter business. And I worked at one of the buildings that he owned or whatever. And one of the projects that I listened to was Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
And he got a song on there. I think it's number 12. Two-Face.
Two-Face?
What I need to know. Tell me what track number it is. I feel like I'm wrong. I said 12.
It's only showing
like Wiz, by the way.
It's only showing 9.
Number 9?
Yeah, Friday Night Lights. No, it's only showing 9 songs. Oh wait, never mind. Just kidding. Close. Number 11.
Number 11. Got you. So I'm working in this building. I'm by myself. That's funny how we took a little break. The suspense was killing me. So I'm working in this building by myself, and I got my headphones on, and the third verse of Two-Face comes on, and there's a part where he says, throwing blows, fighting demons, trying to stop from busting semen in an unfamiliar bitch. I know my niggas feel this shit. How could I fuck a raw and I just met the hoe? My dick took over. It ain't never felt this wet before. I'm way deep in my mind, but it's way too late to stop it. What made this shit so bad, I had the condom in my pocket. And I started crying.
Damn, dude.
I started crying because at this time, my daughter's 4 years old. My daughter's 4 years old. Like, I was in a similar situation or whatever the case is. And he says, and he goes on to say, I'm playing daddy to another nigga daughter. Don't worry, even Jesus never saw his real father.
Damn.
And I'm like, I'm sitting there in the middle of this law office with a vacuum in one hand, tears in my eyes. I'm like, yo, this guy is the best rapper I've ever heard in my life. Because we hear other rappers, right? We hear guns and drugs and this and that. Again, beginning of the conversation, I'm a sidewalk kid.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't out there running around robbing people, doing this, doing that, selling drugs, this and that. I was a regular kid, college debt. You know what I'm saying? Going to school, worried about women, trying to find pamper money for my baby and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you heard Kanye West that was speaking for like the common dude, but then I heard J. Cole who was talking to like dudes my age, dudes our age, Candid, right? Because you're not far behind. Damn,
I appreciate that.
Like, no, so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was talking like to us, like, so yeah, J. Cole is amazing. But shout out to Jen. I'm so happy she told me, yo, don't touch my car, I'm making you get out.
Can we go back to the Wiz thing? Have you tried Wiz, like Kush and Orange Juice?
I love Wiz Khalifa.
Okay, so Kush and Orange Juice is probably one of my favorite mixtapes. I do categorize mixtapes versus albums. It's a difference. Okay. Kush and Orange Juice had such a place for me. I don't know what it was. That was the first time I heard Wiz. That was even like, I think before Black and Yellow, right?
Absolutely was.
Yeah, and then I remember hearing Black and Yellow. I'm like, oh, I don't really like that.
Yeah,
and then I kind of stopped listening to him, and then he came up with that song with The Weeknd. I was like, oh, cool. This Wiz. This is what I like to hear.
That first album's amazing. I think you should go back to it. But
yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Excuse me.
No, you're good. Yeah. But, honestly, I don't really listen to rap too much anymore. I listen to a lot of rock and reggae.
I'm in the same space as you. I don't listen to a lot of. I listen to older, but now I listen to like a lot of alternative.
Who's your top 3 rappers today? Like, not of all time, just like
today would be J. Cole, would be Kendrick Lamar. And the third is always the third one, right? Who do I enjoy? I don't know if I'll put him up there, but I think an honorable mention. I really enjoy Baby Keem's music.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoy Baby Keem. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say my third is Schoolboy Q. Still,
Good one.
Schoolboy Q, but that's when I listen to rap because I listen to like a lot of alternative. I listen to a guy named Dijon. I listen to a guy named McGee. I listen to like a lot of Tame Impala, like stuff like that. Like I like vibey stuff, like, and then just listen.
Bro, the early I gotta say this, like T-Pain's my ultimate, like one of my ultimate favorite artists of all time. Like ultimate favorite. But listening to music, remember, I don't know if you remember that night, Mark. We were on TikTok live and we were just banging out fucking old school, like early 2000 music. And bro, we were just vibing out for like 2-3 hours, bro. Like every song that came on, bro.
I'm like, Tone, I gotta go to sleep, bro. Like he played. I'm gonna leave after this one, and he'll play another one. I'm gonna leave after this one, and then I look up, it's 3 hours later. I'm like,
yeah, and I'll for sure always put that stamp on those two albums, those two T-Pain albums, and I can go to an island with T-Pain. I think that could be my island album, and it doesn't have to be like the whole thing. It could just be rapper turned singer and the fuck's the other one?
Did you like Three Rings?
So I saw Three Rings was all right. I saw him do during the Three Rings tour that he had, but it was with Lil Wayne and Young Money, and it was fucking awesome show. I feel like that's when stuff kind of started to change a little bit. I don't know if I know he went through some shit, so I don't know if that was kind of when he started transferring over. What the fuck was the other album, Tony? The second album after Rapper Turned Singer? Epiphany.
Epiphany was, I think, his debut album, wasn't it?
That was after.
It was? Okay.
Rapper Turned Singer was first.
Okay, yeah. Epiphany was his second album. That's one of my favorite albums of all time, bro.
Dude, who was that guy? He was bad as fuck, and he just never exploded. And I thought he would always do it.
Two Pistols.
Two Pistols.
Yo, Two Pistols had that one song. She got it.
Yeah,
she got it.
That song was fire, bro.
My right there, bro.
It was Akon. Akon signed this other rapper to Convict. He was from the Bay Area. Your boy?
Your boy.
Your boy.
Yep.
That dude had fucking bars. His first album that they put out, fire. Every single song was amazing. And then just nothing from him. And then Akon went off and build shit, whatever he's doing.
Yeah. Akon
that guy.
He's this stuff, man. He cool. He cool. What about R&B for you guys? Do you guys listen to any R&B?
Like new school or old school R&B?
Yeah, whatever.
So not as much old school now, just because I moved out of my parents' house, but I enjoy it. And even to me, like R&B, it's kind of like a vague, especially during that time, it's kind of a vague term because there's a lot of rock that I can consider in that same section. Like Chicago to me, I know it's rock, but it still has that R&B style to it to me. But now, The Weeknd, I think that's considered R&B. I'm not a fan of the new Weeknd at all. I'm more of mixtape Weeknd.
Absolutely.
Like 100%. And then I'll give him Kissland. Kissland's it. Anything after that, whatever, dude, go do your own shit. But R&B, I mean, everyone likes Michael. I wasn't the biggest fan of Michael until I grew up and actually realized that there's more than just his hits, and the dude can actually sing like fucking Jesus if Jesus sings. And then I'm a huge Journey fan. Like Journey's my go-to band. I know it's rock, but like that's my ultimate. So I base everything I hear, anybody I ever hear sing has to sing better than Steve Perry for me to be like, yeah, they're a great singer. So I have standards, but Michael's definitely on that top 10 list of greatest singers of all time, hands down. Even if you don't like the fucking dude, that dude can fucking rip.
Gotcha.
You know who never got enough credit to me was Otis Redding, bro. Otis Redding was one of the best singers in my opinion, dude, and it was a unique way of singing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His was so good, and but if I were to like name like right now like people who I listen to, I used to listen to Usher all the time. Chris Brown, of course, Marvin Gaye. Like I used to listen to them all the time.
Okay.
But now I like, dude. I was talking to Young Millie last episode. Tory Lanez is to me so fucking like people don't like him for some reason, and it's confusing. He's so good in my opinion, and I consider him R&B because he sings on most of his shit, but he also raps too. So I like Tory Lanez. He's like one of my favorite artists.
Okay, not bad, bro.
What about you, bro?
Trey Songz.
I used to fuck with Trey Songz. Not anymore.
Mixtape. See, I'm telling you, mixtape music to me is like 10 times better. Mixtape, Trey Songz, Anticipation, fucking awesome.
Amazing.
Anticipation 2, fucking awesome.
Amazing. Anticipation is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you also can't forget Chris Brown, bro. Chris Brown is like he's like the next GOAT of R&B.
Chris Brown's another one I think I was talking to you about, Tony, that took me a little bit longer. He would be on that take me longer to get. And I like him now because of his other stuff, not the weird poppy sound that he had.
See, but
you can actually sing and actually can rap.
If you want to talk about longevity, Chris Brown, man, he's been doing it for like 20 plus years, and of course he has a couple songs that aren't that good, but most of his shit, of his fucking music is just amazing music.
Right.
Rapping, singing, like his beats are fire. Like it's crazy, bro. He's the Michael Jackson of this era.
That's a tough one.
Of this era.
that's a little tough, dude.
Oh no,
in my opinion.
But Candy just took me back somewhere, man, when he said Anticipation, man. Can I give another shout out?
Hell yeah, bro.
And shout out to Karina, Utica College, man. That Anticipation album, mixtape, I mean.
Bring back memories.
Anyway, my favorite R&B artist of all time is The Dream.
Oh yeah, I love your girl.
R&B artist of all
time.
Dude,
his voice is so fucking good. I think he's kind of underrated. I think he didn't get enough shine for what he did.
No, he doesn't.
That's a good one, bro.
Same time frame too.
Mm-hmm.
Is amazing. I do love Michael Jackson, but I look at Michael Jackson as like pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Prince, of course. The name that shall not be named.
Voldemort.
I'm not. RK.
Hey. So,
RK.
There. I think you can get away
is that what you're
with
talking
it.
about?
I think you can get away with it like I don't know, pre-trapped in the closet. I think you can get away with everything else.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna look straight into the camera and tell everybody. That was Robert that did that shit. That was R. Kelly. That was Robert that did. No, R. Kelly is a genius, bro.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
He might be silly in other places. We're not going to go there. But musically,
so Prince to me is also pop though. But he has some R&B. So that's that weird mixture. And if you're gonna go that route too, then I'm gonna say Zapp and Roger. Love Zapp and Roger.
Zapp and Roger is amazing. Amazing. I wish I was born a little bit earlier. I wish I was born like 79.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I grew up. So my mom and my dad rock and R&B. Then my stepdad R&B with my mom and hip hop. And then my grandmother, we lived with her for a long time, and she listened to a lot of jazz. So we started kind of getting that. So it was always around. Who else? Kool and the Gang. That was always big. So more of the like Gap Band. That was kind of like the music I like. Luther and all that. That's cool. That was a little bit slower, but I like that almost like the funk. Like funk. Yeah. I love funk.
Absolutely. Yeah. You ever heard of a guy named Bootsy Collins?
I have not.
Why does that sound familiar?
Bootsy Collins got a song called "I'd Rather Be With You."
I probably know it if I heard it.
Yeah, man. You gotta, whenever you get the chance when you're,
I never heard of him.
Yeah, my son Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins to get you right. They had a bunch of just characters back then. You know what I'm saying? They had Bootsy Collins, they had Zapp and Roger, they had a guy named Orange Juice. His name was Orange Juice Jones. That was his name. His name ORAN. Orange Juice Jones. He's the name. He was the man. He got a song. I saw you and him walking in the rain. Yeah, you gotta listen to the song. It's amazing.
Oh man,
That's good.
you know who's pretty good too. Like nowadays, that it took me a while to kind of listen to her music is SZA. SZA's fucking good, bro.
I don't think I've actually
No,
listened to her. I think I
bro.
know a few songs because she was featured on something, but I don't think I ever went out my way.
I'm not
There's a
listening. I'm not listening to SZA. I'm looking at SZA though.
well, I'm doing both. No, but you know who's underrated, bro, and a lot of people are gonna agree with me on this. Is Kalani. Kalani is so fucking underrated. She is so damn good, bro. She
Mhm.
is so damn good. She can sing, she can rap, and you don't hear her on the same level as like Nicki Minaj and uh,
Right, right, yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And it sucks because she's way more talented than a lot of these people that are getting most of this shine because she's really fucking good.
It usually works like that, right? It usually works like that for the girls that's not trying to go that route and not
Yeah.
trying to do whatever to please everybody. You know what I'm saying? They usually get pushed off. I'm sorry.
You, you know, just kind of thinking back. I'm gonna ask this question. What's that one song that you heard that and you're like, oh shit, like this is you already know it's gonna be a hit, and then you listen to it, you're like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Like right when the beat drops, you just knew.
Tones, you go first. Give me some time.
Shit, I was just about to say you go first. Holy shit. Um, let's see here.
I felt that way with the weekend when I heard what's that song? Fuck, what's the name of it? The one that they play on the radio when he started being big.
Wicked Games.
Wicked Games. I heard that. I'm like, oh shit, because it was almost like nothing you heard during the like he came out when that sound was not a thing. Like you didn't get that sound from that, and it was just way different. And then a shout out to was it Timex Social Club? Remember the song Rumors? That fucking beat is disgusting. Look at all
Never
these
heard that.
rumors happening in my life, and then they go through like different people and like they think some fucking
Nah,
words.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
Dude, that beat is disgusting, like
Ooh.
just nasty.
You know,
I- Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
no, you know what song? I don't know why it came to my head, but when Successful Drake and not Tory Lanez, Trey Songz, remember that song Successful?
That's
Uh-huh.
That song, I remember the beat dropping and then Drake rapping, and I knew from the get this is gonna be like one of his like best albums, bro. Especially when he first came out. I don't know why that came to mind, bro, but it did.
For me, the song that came to mind for me was "My Love," Justin Timberlake.
Oh, my love.
dude, underrated. Not underrated because he had his shine, but I think forgetful, but
Yes.
shouldn't be forgotten.
I'll never forget it. That it came out. It was summer 2006. We was in a summer party. There was this place called Jimmy Bronx Cafe, and we was in Jimmy Bronx Cafe, and the DJ played "Throw Some D's." That was the first time I heard that song. I said, "What is this? This is amazing." And then "My Love" came on, and I was like, "What is this?" And
Yeah,
this
that song's fire.
girl was like, "That's Justin Timberlake. You never heard this song?" Oh, no, this is Justin Timberlake. She was, yeah, I was like, y'all never heard this song before. And after that one night, y'all, I heard it everywhere. Before it, I've never heard it. After that night, I couldn't stop hearing it. It was everywhere. And when I heard it, I said, "This is timeless right here. This is amazing right here." And yeah, it turned out to be.
And that's what I told Tony. I said we've talked about this a couple times. Is Backstreet Boys, Backstreet's Back.
Mm-hmm.
Like he, whoever produced that was sitting there, and you know damn well he walked out there. Yep. Here's your check. Because you know damn well that song has. I don't know what the fuck the song's even about. They use their name in it 40 times, but that beat is disgusting. They were on it. Like that shit was fucking crazy. And that's not in my music.
Right.
But
No?
no, I don't go out of my way to listen to Backstreet Boys.
No?
Nah, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
I did.
I did too. Who was better? Backstreet and Sync. What's up?
I was more Backstreet. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually for me. For me, it was Spice Girls, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good time. Spice Girls.
Tones, who?
I would have to say NSYNC, bro.
Come on, Tones. That's why you
No,
love
actually, so
NSYNC was just way more.
Dirty Pop. Was that NSYNC?
Dirty Pop was NSYNC.
Yeah, that was fire too. Yeah.
NSYNC was just way more. I think they were well more known than Backstreet Boys were. You know, in a way.
They're both big, dude. I think it's just, but you were cut in the middle. Like you were either a Backstreet person or an NSYNC person.
Okay, so let's go B tier groups. Let's go.
Well, let me do one real quick. TLC or Destiny Child?
I gotta go TLC.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I gotta go TLC.
I'm not a Beyonce fan, so I'll go TLC.
Yeah, TLC got this song called "What About Your Friends." Amazing record. Amazing.
Who was that female group? 80s In Vogue. Remember them?
In Vogue was really good.
Yeah, In Vogue. That was a good one.
In Vogue was really good. Let's do the B tier boy bands. So we had 98 Degrees. We had like Old Town.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Who else we had?
What was that band that what's it called? Signed to P Diddy.
Oh, Making the Band.
Oh, dude.
No, not them. The other one. There was a boy band.
Right. Wait. Not the group with the black guys.
I think it was a mix of people, but it was a big group. Not the big old group he made, like the fucking with the Gorilla Zoe. Was Gorilla Zoe in there?
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
The fuck B2K, B2 is that it? B2K.
B2K was with Omarion.
Okay, so what was it? I swear there was another one that was. So B2K, they had like a weird initials too, or syllables.
I know what you're talking about because Young Jeezy was in the group too.
That one's different. These were singers. They're kids.
They were singers.
Yeah, like same kind of style as B2K was. Oh man, it's gonna piss me off. I gotta look this up now.
Yeah, look it up because you got me stumped.
Me too.
I'm stumping myself. I don't know why I know this shit. P Diddy, I don't know. He probably wasn't even P Diddy at the time.
Yeah, you probably Puff Daddy still.
Yeah. Boy band.
The Lock, Mace, Faith Evans. No.
Nah, Faith Evans dope though. Not Danity Kane.
Oh, that was another one. That was pretty good.
It was B5.
Yeah, I said that. That was the
You said
I said
B5?
B. Yeah, I said B5. They were like that group that he made. Was it Making the Band? Wasn't it?
Making the Band was different. They had the Choppa Choppa or whatever in it.
Yeah, and then they had the R&B group. I don't remember their name. Day 26.
Yeah, there you go. They had one good song, bro. I remember that song too.
B5 was the little kids. They're like, I don't know, like 12. That was B5.
Damn, I don't remember that. I looked them up and it said B5, but I don't remember. I've never heard them before.
Yeah,
they had a song
That's
called
crazy,
All I Do
bro.
And Get Your Head. Oh, Get Your Head in the Game. High School Musical.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
That was them. Get your head in the game. Yeah, B5.
Oh god,
that's fucked up. The shit you shouldn't know. Shit
Hey,
you should remember.
Hey, before we get out of here, Mark, we're gonna ask you a little, just a couple quick questions. We usually ask our guests a couple questions before we're towards the end. So I got a couple different ones for you, but I'm gonna give you some of the older ones that we'd like to ask. Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't got one, bro.
That's cat, bro.
I don't got one. Who my celebrity crush when I was younger?
Sure.
Topanga, man. Come on.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fucking Tony, dude.
Oh yeah.
Now as an adult, I don't have one, bro. Always looks aside, I don't have one.
No. Your favorite childhood cartoon?
Doug.
Oh, I like.
Wait. Which Doug?
Both
Nickelodeon Doug or Disney Doug?
The Disney one was fire too. My son Roger got rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, watch out for them nematodes.
Right. I watched Roger go from starting from the bottom that we here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think mine is like Hey Arnold. I fucked with Hey Arnold heavy, bro.
Hey Arnold's good.
Hey Arnold what's your favorite episode of Hey Arnold?
Mine's stupid, obviously. That's why.
Okay. Yeah. That was a good one. I like the one where we finally got to see what's her name's it was like the first time we got to see
Shrine.
Her shrine.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Helga's Shrine. Yeah, my favorite episode when they got stuck on the train in the summer.
I remember that one.
No, what happened again?
They got stuck on the power went out in the city, and they got stuck in the subway, and they had to find their way out.
I don't
Oh
remember that.
shit, I don't remember that one either.
Only one I remember was that when they're trying to save the park or the tree or whatever, and they all like tie themselves to it. Was that the show or was that the movie?
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I used to fuck with Rugrats too, bro. Rugrats was my shit back in
Dude,
the day.
you know what show was fucked up on Nickelodeon was Are You Afraid of the Dark? That shit was fucked up. Like, there's some fucked up episodes. I think I brought this up before, but that kid that died with his bike got stuck in the water, and the fucking thing opened and just drowned him. That's just fucked up.
Like, yeah, it was a cartoon, bro.
Yeah.
What was better? Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps?
Goosebumps.
Oh, Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Dude, what's that bitch's name? Mary Beth? Was that her name?
Mary Beth was the one with the mask?
The mask, yeah.
Yo, Mary Beth.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say bitch. That's what just came out. We're talking about rap and stuff earlier.
Mary Beth wasn't far off. I mean, she was a wench, man. She was. That mask on, she got an attitude. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Yeah, but that was probably my favorite episode.
That was the scariest one.
Yeah. But have you watched Goosebumps on Netflix or Disney Plus?
Disney Plus, I have.
Dude, it's pretty good. I was impressed.
Good. It was really good, man. It was really good.
I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
I liked it.
Please do. It was amazing.
I love what they did. I don't want to ruin it, but I'll just say I love what they did with Slappy as a character. I think that was great. Next season's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to for sure watch it. Hey, do you remember what the question I asked Millie? Do you remember the first question I asked him? I totally forgot to write it down.
I don't remember. It was good though.
I know. That's why I wanted to ask Mark too. Fuck. Well, we'll go with some of our other ones. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Thank you.
What the fuck is this?
No.
Oh shit. Now, what's the reason why you don't like it though? Pineapple on pizza.
It's you putting the sweet with the savory, man. It don't mix, man. You
that's what I like. I like the sweet and savory.
You gotta pick a side, man. You the savory. But you put a piece of candy and a potato chip in your mouth at the same time?
Yeah, chocolate. You ever had chocolate covered like potato chip?
Never.
Dude,
what?
Yeah, I don't like chocolate, bro.
Oh, well.
Wait, I'm flabbergasted right now. Chocolate covered chip.
Like a Lay's, chocolate covered Lay's. Yeah, or even chocolate covered fruit. Like, what's the difference?
It's like a richness though. Like the chocolate gives it a richness and the.
I'm just saying.
It's not like a savory.
You have an all meat pizza with pineapple on it. It cuts through the salt.
Hold on. Oh, what pizza, bro?
We call it all meat. Is there another term for it?
Yeah, no, you stood on it.
Okay, sorry, pause. I know we're trying to say that. My bad.
You stood on it. You stood on it. I appreciate that. You stood on it. He ain't back down. He said, "No,
shit."
It's better than me saying meat lovers.
Yeah, way better. Yeah. Way better, actually.
See,
that's funny.
Way better. Yeah.
Hey, so what's another question that I've never asked, or I never said this to Kenny before. What's one slang word that people use now that you fucking hate? Mine's
Loki. That's a stupid fucking slang word, and I heard that years ago. Stop trying to use that shit. Stupid.
I don't mind it. I hate when people say it's giving, like it's giving this. I think it's the most fucking annoying. It's giving this
kind of vibe.
Like that's fucking shut up, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off yours. It's giving and type shit.
Type shit, yeah.
You know, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got one for you. Out of the 3 original Pokemon, who's your starter?
Squirtle.
Okay, and then now out of the 3 starting Pokemon, who would you eat?
You gotta eat Charmander.
Yeah.
Well, how are you gonna cook it? You need to have a Charmander to start the fire and then cook it. And the Bulbasaur is organic, so I'm gonna go Bulbasaur.
Right. So I'm gonna have Charmander try to fight my Squirtle.
Okay.
Light the fire.
The tail. The tail is the last thing you cook, right? That's what you're saying, because it's the tail's on fire.
No, we only fuck with Slowpoke's Fuck, I fucked that up. Slowpoke tails. I'll say slowpoke tails, dog.
Oh man.
Yeah.
By the way, how fucked up? I feel like I've talked about this before, but how fucked up was that? I don't know if you played the games, but Team Rocket came into town. They're like, "Fuck you! We're gonna take all your slowpokes and we're gonna cut off their tails, and then we're gonna sell them at like fucking full price."
Yeah.
That's fucked up shit.
Listen, man, you gotta make your money.
That's true. That's true.
You gotta
Hey,
make your money.
Giovanni knew what's up at the time.
You know what I'm saying? They was good. They was good.
He was an entrepreneur, bro.
Right. They was good people. They was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They said, listen.
If people liked him, I mean, he was a good boss. I mean, he had a lot of people riding with him. Made sense.
And they had the only talking me out. You know what I'm saying? It's lit.
Yeah.
That's true. Huh? That's
Oh
true.
man, dude, did you guys see that thing where Pikachu finally spoke English to Ash or something like that? It was like a clip.
Okay. Was it from Nintendo company or was it some fucking?
I
dude?
I have no idea, but it was actually like Pikachu. I don't know if it was real or not, but it was going around TikTok. It said it was Pikachu finally answered Ash and spoke English.
No,
I
I was so pissed, bro. I was so pissed. What's
Did
that?
he speak with a light voice? Did he speak with a deep voice? How?
It was a it was like a live.
What up, bitch?
Yo, Ash, you playing with me, boy?
Making me use that thunder shit all the time.
I'm tired of that shit. Yo, let me in that ball. I've been working with you for years, boy. Yo, imagine that's how people come out.
Bruh, I'd be fucking dying.
Yo, remember back in the 90s, you offered me to get in the ball? I said no. Why you ain't ask again?
I've been asking you for 20 years, bro.
I've been trying to get in the ball for 20 years. Boy. You know what I'm saying? When you
Shit.
You ever wondered what the inside looked like of a Pokeball?
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah, I have.
yeah.
Question. It's a good question. I thought about that often. I wonder what they're doing in there. Like,
Right?
you know,
And do they shrink down with the ball? And why the motherfucker only fit 6 balls on his fucking belt when they're this big?
I don't know.
That's a good question, bro.
That's fucking stupid. But then you could send it to this fucking Pokedex place or whatever the fuck it's called, and you can put millions of them. And how do you get them there? They fucking just vanish and go there. It's all bullshit. I call bullshit.
Yeah. Oh man, as long as we can go, man, we're gonna have to get you back on, Mark, for sure, bro. Loved having you on, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna wrap it up there, but always a pleasure talking to you, brother.
Absolutely.
You know, you became fam real quick, and I vibe with you all the time, man, and appreciate you coming on. Yeah, for sure. Want you back on, bro, for sure.
Yo, y'all let me know when, man. You know what I'm saying? We know how to do this now, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, we'll figure it out. But definitely, man. Shout out my son Pikachu.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, but if you could tell the people on where they could find you on social media, or places they can find your music and stuff like that.
Hey, listen, man. I got a project dropping later this month, May 14th. Not later this month, and then I was gonna say May 14th. I got a project dropping later this year, May 14th. I don't have a title for it, so don't ask. All the songs are done. We just got to figure out the rest of that. Right now I'm on Instagram, markmadison.exe. Same thing on Twitter. No, not the same thing on Twitter. Same thing on TikTok. On Twitter, I don't know what my name is on Twitter, bro. But you can find it. I'll start up a link tree. Just hit me up on Instagram, man. markmadison.exe or TikTok, markmadison.exe. And yeah.
You got YouTube as well?
Nope.
No? All right, bet.
I got on YouTube, but no, I don't. My YouTube page is. We gonna get it together. Don't worry about it. 24, we gonna get it.
And then,
go ahead.
I'll say by the time May comes out too, we'll probably have you on and talk about your project and everything like that.
Oh man, that'll be dope.
Yep, yeah, for sure. Guys, I'm gonna link all his stuff in the description below, so make sure you guys go click and follow him on his social medias. Make sure you guys go check out his music. In May, you said May 14th.
Yeah, May 14th. I'm Mark Madison on all platforms, man. Just hit me.
Bet. And yeah, guys, go follow him on social media. Candid, if you could tell the people where they can find you, please.
Yep, find me the Candid Camper with an extra R at the end on Instagram, and then you can find me the Candid Camper on pretty much every platform besides the ones that I don't go on.
Such a Reddit. Oh man, guys, go follow the podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast, on Spotify and YouTube. Obviously, if you've seen this, it might be on YouTube, but Go follow the Bad Thought Studios channel on YouTube as well. If you guys want to follow me on social media, Tones_TV on all platforms. All right. Hope you guys have a great night. Love y'all.